Hello, beach lovers! I can't wait to share this particular walk and shelling excursion with you because today we're going to walk and shell at two different beaches. The beaches are 25 miles apart, and I thought it would be fun to compare what we found on the same day. We'll start off the morning with a quick morning stroll on Captiva, but we'll make our way over to Sanibel where we're going to find goodies like this. And then we'll take an evening stroll over at Fort Myers Beach so we can appreciate the beautiful sunset, and we're going to find things like this. Along the way, we'll say hi to a couple of critters and then take in the beauty of the beaches here in Southwest Florida. Welcome to another SWF Beach Life video. If you like the beach and shelling and beach critters, I recommend you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly beachy goodness. So we are going to start our little exploration over here at Turner Beach at Captiva. It was really pretty morning. And after we enjoyed the view for a few minutes, we figured we'd get down to business and start looking for some shells and critters and whatnot. So you'll see there in the foreground, there were shells there, but we were basically talking about clams and the common things that you normally wouldn't be looking for. So we started walking up the beach and we really didn't find much of anything. And I really wanted to make the most out of our day. So we hightailed it out of there and crossed over that bridge over to Blind Pass. So this is an air view, an overhead view of Blind Pass. We usually end our walks here, but today we're actually going to start here. So we're going to change it up a little bit. And there we are. Again, we got some shells in the water. So hopefully we'll be able to find something. There we go. A little Calico Scallop. They're easy to find because they're so colorful compared to all the other guys. And here's another one. Pretty pink guy. Ooh, a flat scallop. Those, even if it's just a chip or a piece, I keep it because it's so unusual and rather rare. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. We have another scallop. And just see that purple just kind of poking out there. Had to pick that guy up too. Here we have a Florida Fighting Conch. Looks like a bristleworm kind of got at that. Hopefully we're gonna find more of those guys, but maybe something a little more pristine. So we're kind of going through, this is what we're looking at. Bunch of clams and pieces and whatnot. Whoa! We have 3 calicos and a rough scallop. Awesome. Love that rough scallop. Ooh, another one. I like when they have the dark colors kind of intermixed in with the others. Pretty. Aw, a wee little orange shell. Awesome. Oh, gotta get grabby. Oh, look at that. A scallop with a acorn barnacle. And it matches. Cool. Here we have another Calico Scallop. Oh, I like him because he's a little yellow instead of white. Look, a legitimate piece of sea glass. Normally when I pick up glass, it's garbage, but that guy is actually round on all the sides. And here we have a little horse conch, a wee little guy. And another scallop. Looks like we have a calico. I managed to find these guys. Oh, that one on the pink, how pretty. Oh, and some olives. And a kitten paw. And another olive. I like this guy because he's kind of like discolored. He's got like a weird, he probably had to repair his shell at some point, but I liked him. Fat and pointy. And here we have another olive and 2 Calico Scallops. He's got his point. I'm always looking for that tip. Another one. This is a different one. This is not the same one I showed you before, but another wee little orange scallop. And here we have a lightning whelk. Ooh, and another scallop. That's like a tangerine color. He's pretty. Ooh, that's a big one. Usually they're much smaller, but that's a relatively good sized calico scallop we got there. And then that's a rough scallop. And you can tell by the bottom. See the way that the bottom on the left there is kind of poking out different? That's how you can tell those apart. Now check this out. 2 kitten paws, right? One has color and one does not. Very unusual. I flip them over, they're both white, but that other guy is white on top as well. I'm not sure if that's albino or he just doesn't have his color. And we have another olive with the tip intact. And another horse conch. He's about twice the size of that other little one we found earlier. Ooh, and that's a juvenile Florida Fighting Conch. That's a pretty guy. Oh, and a calico clam. And another scallop. Pretty guy. Ooh, shocking. Another calico scallop. Cool, some olives. All right, the guy on the left is missing his tip. Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna keep him anyway. Ah, pretty. Looks like there's little seagulls flying. Neat. And a turkey wing. I like that straight edge they have. It's just different. Okay, I got grabby, but can you see it? An alphabet cone. Woohoo! Great color. I think his tip is missing, but oh, that's a fabulous find. Really happy with that. And another pink scallop. Ooh, nice color on him. He's missing a big old chunk, but we got a lightning whelk. And another wee little orange scallop. Ooh, another one with a barnacle. Cool, but this guy's got orange. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Isn't it pretty? Ah. Wish I could bring you guys there with me. I really do. Oh, coquinas. Someone recently had referred to these as butterfly shells. I wasn't quite sure what they were talking about, but as it turns out, it was these little coquinas. These are when they're alive. They're so cute. There's these little baby clams just kind of diving in the sand. Bummer. Ugh. I don't know what made that hole. I'm keeping it anyway. And there's a paper fig. I haven't found one of those in a long time. It's got a hole, but that's all right. Here we have 2 lightning whelks and a turkey wing. Ooh, all right. We have a pear whelk, an olive, junior Florida Fighting Conch turkey wing, olive, and another lightning whelk. Say that 5 times fast. And here we have a seraph, and that looks like a sundial, and then a calico, one auger, some seraphs, and a juvenile Florida Fighting Conch. Oh, speaking of juvenile Florida Fighting Conchs, look at this wee guy. He's so cute. All right, so after all was said and done over in our morning, these are all the goodies we got. Tons of scallop, a couple turkey wings, that sea glass, which was cool, some olives, some of those darker scallops, those purples, and of course those little orange guys. Pretty. And yeah, I was pretty psyched with that sea glass and the alphabet cone. So those are 2 pretty cool finds from our morning. So let's see what the afternoon has in store for us. What do we got here? Florida Fighting Conch. Now this has been confusing to me. Look at how much different the top is. Like it's really, really pointy and it doesn't have any of those knobs on it. I'm wondering if I mean, it looks just like one, but different, the same. Now, I think this is a shell that actually has these little holes worn down in it just because of the spiral of the shell. I don't think that's a bone or anything, but I just thought that was kind of interesting, so I wanted to pick that up and take a closer look. Finally. Guess what we got here? It's a critter. I have been waiting to find one. Look at his little eyes. How stinking cute is that? So that is a live Florida Fighting Conch. Oh, he is cool. All right, Get off my shell. So he's acting like the hermit crabs do. I don't think he really enjoys us, or me rather, picking him up. But I just wanted to kind of say hi, take a closer look at this guy, and then we'll put him back. I have been waiting to find a live guy for quite a while, and I was super happy to find this guy. Plus those little eyeballs. They're so cute. I mean, he really is. He's a snail. His shell is just like super pretty. All right, so I'm going to stop bugging this guy, and I'm just going to tuck him back in. Here you go, buddy. And the tide is coming in, so I know he'll be all right. Oh, look at this. There's a sand dollar that is alive. He's actually moving, see him? Ever so slowly. But yeah, that's what they look like in their natural environment when they're alive and doing their thing. Okay, there we're moving right along. We have an olive. It's kind of beat up, but I like it anyway. Don't know why. Oh, we have a Sunray Venus. And we have another Florida Fighting Conch. Anybody home? Nobody home. See what I mean about this guy being all knobby? The guy that we looked at earlier was much more pointy. Don't know why. No way! Okay, here's a crown conch. Let's clean him up a little bit. That's a little better. You can only so much you can do at the beach there. Oh, he's nice and spiky. He's that nice color. That's awesome. And a nutmeg with a big old hole in it, or two. That's all right though. I'm keeping it anyway. Oh, and a shark eye. All right, it's a little beat up, but it's still a viable find, right? And here we have a lightning whelk, kind of in that awkward stage. I see a shark eye. Yep. Not pristine, but still intact, so that's a keeper. Ooh. Pointy olive. All right, he's a little bit ground up on the side, but that's all right. Ooh, another one. Oh, he's got nothing jammed in it. I don't have to pick anything out. That's awesome. Look at the, all right, so this is a lightning whelk, and it's obviously broken. But what I found interesting was that it kind of like, I don't know, left that inner white layer. I thought that was really neat. And here we have a sand dollar. This guy's dead. You could take him home if you want. And a cone, a Florida cone. And another olive. Yay. Right on. Okay, got a nutmeg. He's got his tip and no holes. Nice. And what do we got here? Another cone. I can't tell. That might be a little alphabet. It's hard to tell what kind that was. And another nutmeg. It happens all the time. You find one and you just find a whole bunch of the same one. Ooh, a tulip. Oh, cool. He's not even broken. Awesome. And here we have a juvenile Florida Fighting Conch. Man, that name is long. I gotta give it a nickname. And another nutmeg. Love that twirly piece. Oh, a wee little olive. Another Florida Fighting Conch. This guy's nice and pretty. Got almost the buttery color, kind of like a caramel color. Another nutmeg. Florida Fighting Conch. A little bit beat up, but that's all right. Beautiful colors. I see a cone. Yup. An alphabet cone. All right. Obviously the color is like stripped off one side, which is kind of weird, right? But it's got the color on the other side. That's okay. Another crown conch. Awesome. Great color. He's still got his spikiness going on. That's cool. I wanted to share this with you guys. There were people doing paramotors on the beach. It's a lot of times you see, I don't know, the kayakers and the boaters and the jet skiers and every now and then, you know, the kite surfers, and this was kind of different. You'll sometimes find these guys on the beach too. It's a good thing that lady moved. That looks like fun. Okay, back to shelling. Let's see what we got. A tulip, beat up, discolored, broken, but a tulip nonetheless. Ooh, another nutmeg. He doesn't have big colors, but he's nice and pointy and a pretty good size. Aw, a wee little conch. What do we got here? Another tulip. Also beat up. And it's got a little bit of color. And another tulip. He's in a little bit rougher shape. It's missing a whole piece. Oh, see what I mean about when you find one, you find a whole bunch? And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and pick up those olives. At least what's left of them. Ooh, what? Just sitting right there. Banded tulip. Isn't that pretty? Aw, awesome. And another olive. And while we're here, let's see what else we got. More olives. Again with these friends stay together, right? Aw, a wee little lightning whelk. Olive. Yep. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. And that's not as awesome. Still awesome. Still not as awesome. Yep. Awesome. Aw. A little nutmeg. And so this is what, this is the view. We're walking back north at this point, and you know what I'm going to say. It was so pretty. Another shark eye. When those are pristine, they are gorgeous. Another shark eye. Definitely not in the pristine category. What do we got? What? Ooh, it's a pretty good size. It's only got a little tiny chip in it. Awesome. And look at this little pear whelk. Hey, buddy. He's missing most of his color, and he's got a wee little hole, but that's all right. Another cone. And looks like we have a deposit. We have another tulip, the cone, a big old nutmeg, and a really beat up cone. That's in rough shape. And another nutmeg, tulip, tulip, nutmeg. Wow, look at the difference between those first two. Another cone? What? Cone palooza. We have a lightning whelk. He's a little discolored, but that's all right. Ooh, some more shark eyes. Very cool. Ooh, horse conch. Another shark eye. Oh yeah, pretty guy. So we have a nutmeg, a murex, 2 olives, nutmeg, and another cone. Crazy. What? That's a lace murex. Yeah, that guy, that's a lace. That's different. And then 3 nutmegs and an olive. And a partridge and a pear tree. Guys, another alphabet cone. Crazy. Some olives and a lightning whelk. I'm trying to figure out what, okay, another cone. Looks like a Florida cone and an olive. Pretty guy. Another horse conch and a seraph. Awesome. Nutmeg. Another cone. I'm not sure what kind that guy is. Ooh, colorful moon snail, a gaudy nautica. I love those. They're gorgeous. And if anyone knows what the cone was prior to this, that's definitely a Florida cone. Let me know. and an angel wing, or two. Looks like two. Yep. Two angel wings. Oh man. Yeah. It was pretty. So that rounds out our walk. This is what we got on the second half of our day. A bunch of Florida Fighting Conchs and those angel wings that we just found. A couple lightning whelks, bunch of shark eyes, including that colorful moon snail, a bunch of cones, whole bunch of cones, some serifs, bunch of tulips, some olives, horse conchs, and our sand dollar, and of course the nutmegs. They were tripping over those. There were so many. So what do you think? That's the second part. That's the first part of our day. Still pretty decent. And this was the second part. I'm going to call it a draw. I mean, it was fun on both beaches, and they both produced great shells. So I'm going to go with it's a tie. Thank you, as always. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your comments, everything you leave, all the goodness that comes my way. I love it. So thank you, and I'll see you again next week.